birthday function, we launched the meditation for Africa, global meditation for Africa, which Guruji led. And today we have this I Meditate Africa that's really grown into leaps and bounds. And so when Guruji, coming back to when Guruji then arrives in Kazakhstan, he comes home. I opened the door, and you know what he said to me? He says, I only came because you called me. And I thought, oh my goodness. And Guruji was like just with us all the time, and we just went shopping and walking around, and you know, he sent the other delegates to the conference, but he was just with us.
So Ruweida, all these wonderful stories, and I'm sure you have many more.
Yes, yes.
Before we do another session with you live, which we will be showing tomorrow, so all of you who are listening this can come for the live session tomorrow. So Ruweida, what is Gurudev for you?
My life. My life. Without Gurudev, no life. He's my life. Gurudev is like, you know, it's so easy. Look, we believe in a God, in this God and that God and that God. That's not even there. You understand what I'm saying? It's not there. But here, for me, it was easy to see Guruji as my God. And I'm saying that. You can edit if you want to, but I'm saying that because this is how I feel. Because I have a living, see, in Islam, we don't have gurus and all this kind of thing. And for me to be saying what I'm saying, you know, as a Muslim, that is how I see Guru. He's my God. And I am his disciple. That's what I see. I'm his disciple. And I will continue to be his disciple. I'm not his follower. I'm his disciple. I'm here to do his work. And I'm here to, and I encourage everybody else just to spread this knowledge. There is nothing like this. You know, talk about trauma in your life. I've been there over and over and over again. But you know, it's like, I feel sometimes I'm like a lotus flower. And all the trauma that I had is that mud. I just come up shining even more. And talking about shining, you know, have you seen Guruji? Have you seen how radiant he is? And he's just getting so much more beautiful by the day. And I am so blessed. I have this in my life. I have a guru in my life. I never knew the meaning of a guru. And I will not go back and have regrets of all those years that I didn't have a guru. Because I truly believe it's time, place, and space. It was the right time for me to get a guru. I had to go through that pain and suffering to be able to appreciate the wonder, the blessings of a guru. And also, being a teacher, how a teacher changed my life. I cannot forget my very first teacher that guided me to my guru, and that is Brahmatej. And today I'm still, I'm a student, and I will always remain a student.
There are so many teachers and volunteers who are watching this now, and maybe after a few years also many teachers and volunteers will watch this. It's going on a digital platform. From your time with Gurudev, from your learnings, what you would like to share with them?
You know, from my learnings with Gurudev, especially when you're talking to him, you've got to not only see what he's saying, but you also got to see how he's saying it. And because sometimes if you just get caught up on what he's saying, you miss something. But how is he saying it? You know? And when you go to him with a question, like, never tell Guru, I want to do this. Have an open-ended question. Allow the Guru to guide you. Whatever you want to do in your life, you know, whatever I want to do, whatever project I want to do, I take the permission of the Guru first. And how do you get the permission? Because not always that you can talk to him or whatever. I just know if I have bowed my head down to him and from my heart asked the question, and the right feeling will come up. And you will know that. And don't look for the Guru and don't chase for the Guru. He is with you all the way. I cannot stress more by saying we don't know who we're dealing with. We don't know. We take this physical body for granted. You know, years from now, like how people are talking about Krishna, years from now, people will talk about Guruji in that manner. And we are so fortunate that we actually walked with him. You know.
Can we have Shirish ji also on the video?
No,
He's having so much to say.
He will have to get ready to do that. Next session.
Yeah. Okay, we can have another session with him, but we can listen to Shirish. He's having so many things to say.
Yeah, he has a you know, as an ambassador, I mean, he didn't even have the training of an ambassador, because like there's a lot of career diplomats and stuff like that, you know. He just came purely from business and he became an ambassador. Of course, how he became an ambassador was Guruji's doing, you know, sitting him on that chair so you can get the feel of an ambassador. And that moment, when he sat on that chair, Guruji turned and looked at him and smiled. But at that moment, Guruji was giving him everything that an ambassador needed to do his job as an ambassador. And yet Shirish, in his work, they actually coined him the hardest working ambassador and prince of the ambassadors, you know.
Wow.
And also the spiritual ambassador. We've actually got a documentary which our TV channels did here on the spiritual ambassador. So if you go on YouTube, you'll see the spiritual ambassador. Then you can hear Shirish talking there, and that's also very nice. It's a lot of things in there. Yeah. Yeah.
So hi Shirish, though we are not able to see you in this video, hi from all of us.
Yeah, and if I can tell the teachers and the devotees and all those who want to become teachers, and please become a teacher. There is, you know, if you want your life to have meaning, become a teacher. And also, if you are a student and you have a teacher, a student should never want to run the teacher over. Always listen to your teacher. For me, my link to my guru is through my teacher. Although I have a direct link, but always through my teacher. You know, it's like the guru is there and the thread is to the teacher and then down to the student. And it's not that you're going to get less or you're going to get more if you have to climb over the teacher's head, but always to be subservient and always remember your first teacher who took you to the guru. Always remember that and always respect your first teacher. And for teachers, the message that I always have to say is, all that you're doing is because of the Guru. You are because of him. It's like, I am because of you, Guru. And we say Ubuntu. In our language in South Africa, we say Ubuntu. I am because of you, Guru. So yeah, I am just so happy, and even being under lockdown, I cannot even go to the shop. I can't go out for a walk, but I am so happy.
So
And
if Gurudev is there in front of you now, if Gurudev is there in front of you now, how would you like to express this love and gratefulness towards
oh my gosh, if he's inside, do you understand? He's inside
him?
me.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
let's say in the physical body, he is
oh,
there in front of you now. How would you
in a
like to?
oh no, I become stupid. I don't know why this happens, but when I see him in his physical form, I I become so stupid that, when I was ill, when I was so ill, Guruji says, I want my running Ruweida back. And you know why? I do stupid things. When I'm in an ashram, I run behind Guruji's car all the time. I could have been in his room, in his kutir now. But when he's going, his car is going again, I'm running behind his car. And on my last night, if I'm there in ashram, on my last night, I'm in a satsang, but I now leave the satsang over early because I want to be on a pathway, because I want to see that car and I want to wave at him. And I was not aware that Guruji saw me. I'm always running to see his car, whatever. If I didn't get his glance at one point, I'll run to another point to try and get his glance. So the one day I was wearing a sari, and those hedges that's at the end of the pathway, right? Now I want to climb over this hedge. It's wide, and in a sari, I want to climb. I'm not a person that wears a sari. I only wear it for Navratri. So now I'm trying to climb over this hedge with a sari, and Guruji's car's coming. I can see it coming, right? Now the hedge is wide, and I fell. I'm lying on top of this hedge in a sari, and Guruji's car is coming, and I'm still waving. And Guruji saw that. So this is why he says, and then eventually I got off the hedge, and I'm still running behind the car. So this is why he says to me, I want my running Ruweida back. I'm really, at this age, I'm still running behind his car. So I act very stupid when he's here in front of me now. I act like a 14-year-old girl. So,
You're like 6.
Hey?
Yeah.
So
You're like 16-year-old running behind his car.
I become so immature. I become, no mind, no nothing. And it's, I giggle and giggle and giggle for nothing,
Maybe it's like your first Basrika experience, no? It's coming back to the full cycle.
Yes, it's like when I see Guruji, I'm like that. I just giggle. So stupid. But there are times when if you ask me a business question, like, then of course I become serious and it comes out. Otherwise, I'll sit in some corner. It's like when he asked me to do the CD, the African Beats. Guruji asked me to make a CD. I was sitting with the trustees in his kutir, but I was sitting right at the back of the wall because, this was trustee talk. And then I just heard him saying, and I was sitting there and giggling, When I sit in Guruji's kutir, I have like a smile from ear to ear, and that's it. So I just heard him saying, well, I must make a CD and a DVD, and Ruweida must do it. And I thought, oh my goodness, I must make a CD. I've had no desires to make a CD or anything. But this CD was like, for me, it was magic because it took me 9 days to make the complete CD.
Oh.
And it's available in Art of Living shops. It's African Beats. Guruji named it.
Can we have
And
one more song from it?
oh,
To end
yeah.
with, which song was there in the WCF?
Oh, in the song with WCF, Waka Waka.
Waka
Yeah,
Waka.
and that got everybody to their feet, and we had 550 African drums, and we had a real professional African drumming team and stuff like that. It was really something else. And how we got that, it was something else. You know, I took ordinary people, Art of Living devotees. What you see dancing on the stage there is ordinary Art of Living devotees. And I went around Africa and taught them how to dance. Yeah.
Wow.
So before Art of Living, I was a professional dancer, artist, fashion designer, and stuff like that. So all in the artistic world here.
So the world culture, the festival was truly the festival of the cultures across the world. So it's very interesting.
Yes.
The
It
people
was
from all parts of Africa were there together dancing on the stage.
Yeah. And besides the World Culture Festival itself, the how can I say, the culmination to the World Culture Festival is real celebration, because here we were like deciding on the outfits, what we're going to do, and every week there was a practice session, and it was a lot of excitement in Art of Living, because they're doing something completely outside of their comfort zone, you know, because in Art of Living it's just meditation and yoga and this and that, and here it is dancing. And then so I taught them how to dance. And when we did also part of my seva projects was doing flash mobs, you know, and going to universities, doing flash mobs in Kazakhstan and all over. And I even got the dean of and that little video clip is also on YouTube, I think, or I'll send it to you, where I'm teaching the army, the university dean, some politicians, and they are all dancing. You have no choice that when I take you for a session, you will leave. That is my promise to all my students. You will leave knowing how to dance. And then, of course, in the interim, I also became the artist for peace with UNESCO. And Guruji has blessed me that I could, because I do these UNESCO projects, all these UNESCO days, United Nations days, like the Africa Day, Mandela Day, a day of happiness and all that. Guruji has blessed me that I can do it under the umbrella of Art of Living. Yes.
Good. Thank you, Ruweida. And
Thank you.
this was wonderful spending time with you. There were so many learnings, all the mystical events from your life with Gurudev, and also it was so much kindling, you know, it was kindling the devotion of, in all of us. Thank you, Ruweida. All of you who have joined now, we will see you tomorrow again live with Ruweida for a question answer session. So and you can write your comments, so we will read out your comments in the video. Till then, thank you. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev.
Thank
If you have
you.
not yet checked out the channel, this is the channel Sri Sri Guru Gurustories. Check it out. There are so many senior teachers sharing their intimate moments with Gurudev, and there is so much to learn and such a beautiful feeling that we get listening to their stories. Check it out now. Thank you. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.